What up, what up, what up, what up? Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que? Y'all already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are this side of heaven. God bless you all. Man, a lot of drama, a lot of drama. And ex formerly known as Twitter as Terrence Book Crawford and Gervonta Tane Davis keep going back and forth. People inserting their opinions. Gervonta Tane Davis going overboard. I already did a video. About what's going on between these two. A lot of people saying that man Gervonta Tane Davis went overboard. A lot of people can't stop talking about the Ring Magazine award ceremony out there in the UK. A lot of people meeting up with Turkey Out Shake. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I was good. Epoxy Magic in the building. Epoxy Magic in the building. Yeah, man. I mean, look, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a lot of boxing in the ring, but we got a lot of gossip going on in the sport of boxing. And as a boxing content creator and the boxing community, that's the thing that we got to fall back on. We don't want to fall back on, but that's the only thing that's given right now. Of course, we did have yesterday the press conference for Reha season. February 22nd. Shout out to Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield, and Floyd Schofield Sr. Had an interview to clear up what happened yesterday, why they didn't show up to the press conference. If you haven't checked out the interview, check out the interview. I'm gonna be cutting up a little bit of the little pieces of the interview and the highlights of the interview and put it up on stories, uploaded on stories, and also I'm gonna be uploading short videos of the highlights of that interview on my Twitter account and on my IG. So subscribe to me and follow me on IG, Punch Drunk Boxing underscore. Punch Drunk underscore Boxing, and follow me on Twitter. Well, ex formerly known as Twitter, um, at Mr. Moonshine Punch Drunk Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this thing rocking on all platforms. If you haven't, also follow me and leave a review on the podcast, on the Punch Drunk Boxing podcast, which is going to be re-renamed to the Smelling Salt podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for a co-host. We're going to do the Smelling Salt podcast like I started several years ago. But I want it to be, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Uh, uh, um, it's still gonna be a Punch Drunk Boxing, but it's gonna be called the Smelling Salt Podcast. The Smelling Salt. We're gonna wake you up in the morning and stuff like that. I'm searching for a good co-host that we're gonna have some great chemistry that can match the energy. I'm not saying to match. I'm not saying to be like Punch, but it gotta match the energy of of what I'm looking for. I see a lot of boxing content creating, a lot of boxing podcasts, and in my opinion, I feel like everybody got a mellow tone. Everybody is kind of, in my opinion, I got a short attention span, and the reason why I really don't watch a lot of boxing content creators, shout out to all of them, no hate on nothing like that. I'm just a person that I like Let me know if y'all hear me. Let me know if y'all hear me. I like laughter. I like I like somebody to entertain. I like the delivery. I need that energy, especially in combat sports. And I think a lot of people are just boring, in my opinion. They do a good job, but for me, they kind of boring in my opinion. So I want to do something in the morning, consistent in the morning. The Smelling Salt podcast. You already know what the smelling salt is. Is when somebody get knocked out and they got this little smelling salt that smells like ammonia to wake these fighters up. So I want to wake up the boxing community up every morning, probably 8:30, 8 p.m. I'm 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yup. Got 19 people on. Seemed like no notification was being thrown. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. see people. Let's see people. Let's see people. We need people. We need more people than this. We need more people than this. We need more people than this. Either we're gonna cook. We need more people than this. Not enough people. Not enough people. Let me know if y'all hear me. Let me know if y'all hear me, man. Lot of drama. Lot of drama. Lot of drama. Lot of drama. Bob Arum out there saying that they offered Teofimo Lopez a bunch of fights. As you all know, Teofimo Lopez also clarified that. Bob Arum wanted to clarify that on the recent interview with audio was good. All right, audio was good. They say audio was good. Got 23 people looking on right now, man. It's not enough. That's not enough for a caliber of my work. It's not enough. I'm gonna act like these boxes out here, man. Can't be throwing out the jewels. We need some more support. We need some more members. My hard work and me covering the sport of boxing and me exclusive got to be reciprocated at this point. I'm not gonna take nothing less than the respect that I put into this work. So that's how we roll in 2025. We roll in 2025 with great confidence, with great motivation to go and do the work and do constant videos and breaking news and live commentary. But the respect and the support got to be reciprocated. I'm taking nothing less than that. We taking nothing less than that. I don't know about the other boxing content creator, but I'm gonna put respect on my name, and y'all gotta come out and support. A lot of people was questioning why Floyd Schofield Kid Austin did not show up at the press conference. I got y'all the information. I got y'all the exclusive in less than 24 hours. Gotta put respect on my name. If you haven't become a member to the channel, become a member right now. Let's go. Let's go. We need the support. Become a member to the channel right now. Everybody in the chat right now, become a member to the channel. Everybody that's looking on right now, become a member to the channel. You know your boy Punch Run Boxing. Well, I got y'all. I got y'all with the hard work. We just gotta let the masses know. We gotta let Turkey Out Sheik know that when he comes to Punch Run Boxing, that we out here live. You don't want Turkey Out Sheik to be like, what is this? What is this? What is this? 38 people looking on. Get the fuck out of here. Mars, con los 2 pesos de Super Chatty Chatty Patty Game me dice. Lots of rumors of Golden Boy buying out Tio. True or cap? All I gotta say is there's interest is interesting people that want to invest in Teofimo Lopez. Um, that's all I could say. There's interesting people out there that's possible investors. Now it's either if Top Rank wants to, what type of buyout is the price, the price of the buyout, and things of that nature. But good looking out Mars. But I'm not sure about if it's Golden Boy Promotions. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure, but I know there's investors out there. Good looking out, man. God bless you. Everybody become a member. Become a member. Become a member. I need to see them. I need to see the green pop up. I want to know who really gonna support, who's gonna be loyal to the channel, who's gonna be loyal to my hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, we going on strong, almost 7 years, without a break, without a vacation, without a day's missed. Without a day's missed. We're going 7 straight years, 6, 7 straight years, no breaks, no vacation. I haven't gone to a vacation because every time I got vacation, I use it to go to a fight, whether in Vegas, whether in Texas. I've put my family in the back burner for this channel. I need some support. Support. I want to know that the support is going to be reciprocated. This is my priority. Boxing is my priority. I want to see if y'all support the channel. No. We got to say it straight. Got to say it like that. I ain't gonna be wishy-washy. I'm gonna let y'all know. We putting in the work 6 years straight. Punch Drunk Boxing, six years straight. No breaks. No days off. If y'all don't respect that, I don't know what y'all respect. No days off. So, all right, folks. Somebody said, yo, are you supporting Teofimo Lopez? Of course I support Teofimo Lopez. Everybody in boxing and everybody in the boxing industry, everybody in the YTBC, everybody knows that I support. But support doesn't mean that I enable everything. Support doesn't mean that I don't have my constructive criticism on certain things. And everybody that subscribe to the channel and follow Punch One Boxing, you know damn well that I praise and I also give constructive criticism. But yes, Teofimo Lopez is my guy. Not only that, but Teofimo Lopez is one of the most is the most accomplished fighter of this young generation. So yes, Teofimo Lopez because of his resume. Teofimo Lopez because he's always daring to be great, just like he did in 2020, becoming the fighter of the year. His father becoming the trainer of the year. They get the benefit of the doubt. They get the benefit of the doubt. And ladies and gentlemen, Teofimo Lopez is not worth no damn $2 million. I don't give a damn if Top Rank says, well, we giving him more versus Subriel Matias. That is not enough. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been following the channel, I'm gonna take you back to memories lane because some of you gonna be like, oh no, this is just Punch Drunk Boxing. It's because Tio is his guy. No, 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 no. I do right by all the fighters that has earned the right to earn. That has earned the right to earn. And I must bring you some receipts. I'm gonna bring you some receipts that I keep the same energy. If y'all just been following the channel now, that's on you. But I'm here to catch y'all up on who Punch Drunk Boxing is and how I keep the same energy. Cause I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh no, no, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You think a guy like Teofimo Lopez and his resume is scared of anybody? You think the guy like Teofimo Lopez that's already accomplished, that's already that got the resume and accomplishments to go into the Hall of Fame, whether you want to debate whether it's first ballot, second ballot, third ballot, Teofimo Lopez ain't scared of nobody. But Teofimo Lopez at this point of his career, having been a two-time lineal champion and seeing others actually cash in and done nothing compared to Teofimo Lopez. No, 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 no. It's time to Teofimo Lopez get paid. And at this stage of his career, he could sit out for 2 years and motherfucker still won't catch up to what he's done in the sport of boxing thus far. Tank hasn't done what Teofimo Lopez has done in terms of accomplishment. Brian hasn't. Boots hasn't. No, none of his contemporary hasn't. Everybody deserves a raise in their respective job once you put in the type of work. Hunter of the Hunt in the building. I did the same for Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. I said the same for Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. Remember? Or y'all forgot? See, one thing about me that's different from other boxing content creators is, most of them are just boxing content creators. But also, I have my hands on in the business of boxing. If y'all know because of the support of the channel, this channel has created the type of attention that managers and promoters have looked. I've gotten 3 fighters signed just based off Punch Drunk Boxing off of this channel, which opened the door for the business of boxing, for open the doors to see manager contracts, promotional contracts. I've redline contracts. I advise fighters. I've had finder fees and stuff like that. Give me my 2%. I have a great idea of how a fighter is worth. How could he be moved? I have a great idea. I have a knack of it. Even when 90% of the boxing fans and even 90% of the pundits doesn't agree when I say, hey, yo, this fighter should not take the fight. I'm going to take it back to memories lane. Yo, Punch, I'm still waiting for you to let that bird out of the cage but I can't understand you not wanting other people to catch strays. Punch, I'm still waiting for you to let that bird out the cage. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Hunter of the Hunt? I don't understand. Sucker in the building, what's good, man? Y'all think this is just about Teofimo Lopez? No, it's just not about Teofimo Lopez. It's about these accomplished fighters not willing to fight below their their true value. And let me say it like this in the sport of boxing. You don't hear no promoters going bankrupt. You don't hear Bob Arum. You don't hear Eddie Hearn. You don't hear Oscar De La Hoya. You don't hear you don't hear none of these guys going bankrupt. Even PBC. Even the guys that you guys say, oh, PBC is done. Not even PBC go bankrupt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in the sport of boxing, man. Let me see it like this, man. There's a lot of money wandering around in the sport of boxing. And accomplished fighters that work their hardest and accomplish deserve their just due in terms of value. At certain point, it's just not about you fighting and you know become and for the accomplishments and the glory. At certain point, it's time that the fighters gets the respect. You think that Teofimo Lopez is scared of Subriel Matias that lost to Liam Paro and lost to the other guy early in his career? Huh? That we can't even pronounce his name? You think that Teofimo Lopez is scared of Devin the Dream Haney? You think that Teofimo Lopez is scared of George Campbell? You think that Teofimo Lopez is scared of Tank? You think that Teofimo Lopez is scared of anybody like that? Nah. Mm-mm. You got it wrong. But he's in a stage of his career right now that, you know what? Everybody gets lined up to fight somebody. I've offered the fights that I want. They didn't. They declined. Boots declined. Devin Haney declined. These are the fights that I want. But you know what? I ain't getting no pay no $2 to $3 million. We ain't trying to be pocket watchers here, but we trying to understand the landscape of why is Teofimo Lopez still at this stage of his career by beating Vasily Lomachenko and always needed to fight for his value. Always needs to fight for his value. Now most of the boxing fans, y'all not gonna care, and I understand because of course we're fight fans, and we just want to see the fighters in the ring. I want to see Teofimo Lopez in the ring with Subriel Matias. I want to see Teofimo Lopez in the ring with Devin Haney. I want to see Devin. I want to see Teofimo Lopez always in the ring. We always want these fighters to be in the ring. But at the same time, knowing the sport of boxing, I understand the person's value. Ladies and gentlemen, I was the one. I was one of the few. I remember in this community, everybody was talking about Earl Spence and Bud Crawford, and they were saying, yo, it's 60-40, yo, 50, yo, 70-30. Bud Crawford hasn't done this. Bud Crawford haven't sold this. Earl Spence sold this. Earl Spence sold this. He deserved the 60-40 and the 70-30 and the 80-20 on the pay-per-view split. On the pay-per-view split, and they split this and they split that. And your boy Mr. Moonshine said, I said that Buck Crawford and Earl Spence, if you both don't get paid $20 million a piece, don't fight. A lot of people was critiquing me when I was saying that. Let me get this. With the $10 super chat, my brother, Hunter of the Hunt, supporting the channel. Good looking now. He said, I'm talking about you taking the high road with Vicky, even though he's taking shots at you. You could burn him, but other people may intentionally get exposed as, yes. Yeah, you're right. That's the thing that people don't understand. I got a lot. Hey, yo, Hunter the Hunt. I'm telling you, I got receipts. The type of receipts that I'm gonna tell you like this: the people in the sport of boxing, the world will be talking about it for the next 2 weeks straight. I got the type of receipts that I got the type of receipts that people when they be talking about Gervonta Tank Davis and Terrence Bud Crawford right now. That's the type of receipts I got. But the type of receipts I got, man, I'm gonna say it like this, man. There's gonna be people that don't deserve it that's gonna catch it. But you're right about that, and that's why. If I'm going to expose, I want him on the panel. See, he's gonna answer the questions. See, I'm not gonna answer it. He know. Hey yo, Hunter. The thing is, they know what I know. And they know I know what I what I know. That's why I'm out there. I said, sue me. They know me. They know my first and last name. Sue me if I'm wrong. Sue me. They know what kind of sue I be highly rich. They don't want to test me. Hey, Chow D in the building. What's good, man? Good looking out, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna take you back to memories lane for the people that be like, oh, yo, but punch is because that Teofimo Lopez is your boy, that you just that you letting him dug supremacias and you letting him in. You see what Bob Arum said? I don't give a damn what Bob Arum said. All I know is that Teofimo Lopez not no damn worth no $2 to $3 million. That's all I know. That's all I know. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it to Tio, and I don't care if you like it, y'all don't like it, y'all can unsubscribe. But I'm gonna give you the proof that I've kept the same energy for certain fighters, even though those fighters that I'm not a major fan of. You know what I'm saying? They have no ties. I kept the same energy with Terrence Buck Crawford and Earl Spence, and I kept the same energy with Amanda Serrano. When the world wanted to see a fight, and I seen their value, and I said, no, you're not gonna get paid like this. No. I'm gonna take you back to memories lane. Hold on. So you understand who Punch One Boxing is. I don't want nobody coming over here saying, you just saying that because it's Tio. Nah. Check this out. Hold on. Let me take you back to memories lane. I respect the value of high accomplished fighters, and I know what's in the pot. Hold on.
And if you accept anything less than 20 mil a piece, they gonna get it. You know who they? The men in suits, the greedy hands in the cookie jar. They gonna get it. They gonna want to devalue you during the negotiations. I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna kick off for y'all. 20 mil minimum a piece. Do not accept anything less. Trust me. Most decorated champions in the sport of boxing. It's gonna be co-main event to a Dillian White and Povetkin. Nah. This is one of the best fights in the history of the sport of boxing. One of the best matchups in this generation. And they shouldn't be no second to Dillian White versus Povetkin. So I'm actually glad that it's off that way, because that fight should be pay-per-view. That fight should be a main eventer. Amanda Serrano, seven division world champions. We might not ever see 7th division world champion when it comes to women or men. Want Amanda Serrano to stay strong. Do not take no pay cut.
And you just have to fight for what you're worth. If you know what you're worth, then don't take the easy way out and just take whatever they want to give you. You know, I've been in the sport for 11 years as a pro. And I've done the fighting for the love of the game. I've done the fighting for dirt cheap. People don't understand, you know, what the struggle that me and my sister, my whole team, we have to go through. And, you know, I decided I'm not to be played with. You know, I'm not a toy. You know, I'm a human being trying to make money. So, you know, I left it alone. So.
Yeah. A year before Earl Spence and Bud Crawford, I said, Bud and Earl Spence do not take anything less than 20 millions. People was talking about 9 millions because he got 7 millions with Sean Porter. People was talking about, what about take 10 millions and Earl Spence 15 million? I said to both fighters publicly for years, do not take nothing less than 20 million. Nothing left. I don't give a damn if the whole world want to see the fight. Don't take nothing less than 20 million. There is money in the pot. I said that. So this ain't about just Teofimo Lopez. When Amanda Serrano was getting paid, they was about to give her $75,000 to fight Katie Taylor, and they bumped it up to 100,000. They bumped it up to 150,000. Then they tried, and then they want to stay stuck at 200,000. I said, hell no, Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano is a 7-figure fighter. You fight for $1 million, nothing less. Forget about that fight. Do not fight in the backyard of Eddie Hearns in the co-main of Povetkin and Dillian White. This is a mega fight. This is the best woman fight in the sport in history. And they went to Madison Square Garden eventually and sold out the Garden because I knew the value of Amanda Serrano. I knew the value of Terrence Crawford. I knew the value of Earl Spence. And I know the motherfucking value of Teofimo Lopez. So kick rocks. If y'all don't like what I'm saying, I keep the same energy. Teofimo Lopez do not fight nobody if it's for $2 to $3 million. You way beyond that now. That's low ball offer. Teofimo Lopez fighting for not even $3 million versus Superman. No, don't take it. It's time now that you boom, you put a you draw the line. That's it. Nope. Hey, yo, I'm proud of Teofimo Lopez. Don't take no fights. Yeah, I said it now. Yeah, I said it. I would love to see Teofimo Lopez in the ring. I believe that he could do more in the ring. I understand that. But if he keeps on fighting, just like if Amanda Serrano would have just kept on fighting and taken the 100,000 versus Katie Taylor, she never would have reached the money that she reached. 2 fights later, she's fighting in Madison Square Garden. And let me tell you like this. I've been saying that she's a 7-figure fighter, right? They sold out Madison Square Garden. Amanda Serrano got $1 million and Katie Taylor got $1 million. That was still a low ball offer. Because think about how much Eddie Hearn and even Jake Paul made in that fight. Think about it. Katie Taylor made $1 million. Amanda Serrano made $1 million. Nobody, even Eddie Hearn said, man, this exceeded the expectation. It was so good, ladies and gentlemen. It was so good that the Zone for the first time put the viewership, 1.5 million views. Snowbird with the $20 super chatty patty cake. What's good, my brother? So y'all could come out here and be like, yo, Punch, you just saying that. Nah, I'm not just saying that because it's Tio. Me, Punch Run Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine, has kept the same energy with any fighter at that type of level. And 99% of the people, bro, if everybody was following me around that time, I was debating people. I was debating guys. I was debating everybody. Hey, yo, even I got DMs from media folks, people in the business that was telling me that I don't know nothing about the sport of boxing, that I don't know nothing. I said, no. We're not stupid. There's a lot of millions in the pot for a damn Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Don't play stupid. This is the biggest fight of women boxing history. And look where it's at right now. Look where it's at right now. So I know what the hell I'm talking about. If Amanda Serrano would have took that $75,000, $100,000 to fight Katie Taylor in the backyard, she never would have made $1 million. She knew her value since she knew her value. And I remember, even if you check my old interviews with Amanda Serrano, and Amanda Serrano said, at least give me $300,000. And I said, nah, Amanda, nah, you a 7-figure fighter. Because what they do in the sport of boxing, there's a business way in boxing that they want these fighters not to think that they can make this type of money. Is the reason why there is a pro and con to a guy like Al Heyman. There is a pro and con. The pros is that Al Heyman cut the middleman and he educated his fighter what's in the pot. A lot of fans got mad at Al Heyman, but in reality, his fighters that was advised and managed by him. Remember, advised and managed by him. Now, everybody under the PBC umbrella that fight under PBC umbrella is managed and advised by Al Heyman. The fighter that been advised and managed by Al Heyman got mansions, got cars, or hey, yo, look at the Charlo's house. Look at look at Thurman. Look at Danny Swift Garcia. Look at Sean Porter. Look at Earl Spence. The guys that he advised and managed are well set. The con is that he was more about his fighters than the sport of boxing. He was a fighter's guy, not the boxing guy. Those are the cons, but the pros for the fighters, Al Heyman did right by the guys that he advised and managed. Advised and managed. I ain't talking about the Pitbull Crews of the world. I ain't talking about the Rayos of the world. I'm talking about the guys that he advised and managed and signed as a manager. Look at Floyd Mayweather. Look at Keith Thurman. Look at the Charlos. Look at Daniel Jacobs. Look at all of these guys. Look at Mikey Garcia. Look at all of these guys. They're made men. Look at Leo Santa Cruz. There's a reason why Leo Santa Cruz named his son after Al Heyman. If Teo don't get his money now or don't fight for his value now, when is he gonna fight for it? Subriel Matias is taking less than $1 million, ladies and gentlemen. Teofimo Lopez is getting paid less than $3 million, ladies and gentlemen. You telling me that in almost 4 years, he's getting paid the same thing that he was getting paid versus George Camboso? When is he going to have the increase? The history of Top Rank and the stars, and we all know about it, that Top Rank and Bob Arum, it gets to the point where they can't afford Floyd Mayweather. They can't afford Miguel Cotto. They can't afford Oscar De La Hoya. And all now Teofimo Lopez saying is, you guys are suppressing me with this $2 to $3 million. I'm way beyond that right now. Boots out here is making $3 million a pop. Have not accomplished anything what I've accomplished. The next fight is gonna be $2 to $3 million, $2 to $3 million, $2 to $3 million. Hey yo, that's it. I'm done. Y'all can't pay me more than this. I gotta be out. And the thing is, the boxing world don't want to understand it. Y'all want to create this narrative about, oh yo, but you know what I'm saying? Tio doesn't sell out. He doesn't sell look when he fight in the theater. Look what, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, Vasily Lomachenko minimum was $3 million. Teofimo Lopez still don't got the $3 million. Vasily Lomachenko lost and still got $3 million minimum. Minimum, meaning that he could fight the dude in the hot truck in New York City. Y'all can hate Teofimo Lopez all y'all want, but at the end of the day, it's his career, his money, his value, his accomplishment. And at the end of the day, this man deserves way more than $2 to $3 million. That's it. That's it. Sorry. Sorry, folks. I don't give a damn if y'all don't like it. I keep the same energy with all the fighters. I didn't want to see Butter versus Earl Spence because they was trying to pay them lower than that. Lower than $20 million. And ladies and gentlemen, put it this way. Remember the video.
And if you accept anything less than 20 mil a piece, they gonna get it. You know who they? The men in suits, the greedy hands in the cookie jar. They gonna get it. They gonna want to devalue you during the negotiations. I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna kick off for y'all. 20 mil minimum a piece. Do not accept anything less. Trust me. Most decorated champions in the sport of...
Ladies and gentlemen, that was July of the year before of them fighting. Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fought July of 2023. That was my video, 2022 July, and I said, Bud Crawford, Earl Spence do not take nothing less than $20 million. And people thought I was crazy. But guess how much they made, ladies and gentlemen? Because Punchbowl Boxing is crazy, and he don't know what I'm talking about. How much they motherfucking made, bro? How much did they made? I said that shit. When people were saying that I'm dumb, I don't know the numbers, I don't know nothing. No. You will not fight each other if it's nothing less than $20 million. A year later, they cracking $20 million a piece. A piece. When I said Amanda Serrano was not worth no $75,000, no $100,000, 2 fight later, she's a 7-figure mother effing fighter. I know what I'm talking about. And if Teofimo Lopez get the fuck out of damn Top Rank because they're only gonna pay him 2 to 3, 2 to 3, 2 to 3, 2 to 3, it doesn't matter who he fights. It's always gonna be 2 to 3. As soon as he leaves Top Rank and fly away, how much you want to bet Teofimo Lopez doesn't get nothing less than $5 million? Guaranteed. Get your money now, bro. Snowbird, thank you for the $20 super chat. I support you on this. And if you don't understand, you don't understand. But everybody that been following me since day one, people that have been following me since day one, they know what I'm talking about. The thing is that a lot of people don't like fighters getting their money. Don't be a hater. I want everybody getting their bread out here. Hey, yo, give me a minute, folks. Give me a minute, folks. What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second.
And if you accept anything less than 20 mil a piece, they gonna get it. You know who they? The men in suits, the greedy hands in the cookie jar. They gonna get it. They gonna want to devalue you during the negotiations. I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna kick off for y'all. 20 mil minimum a piece. Do not accept anything less. Trust me. Most decorated champions in the sport of boxing. It's gonna be co-main event to a Dillian White and Povetkin. Nah. This is one of the best fights in the history of the sport of boxing. One of the best matchup in this generation. And they shouldn't be no second to Dillian White versus Povetkin. So I'm actually glad that it's off that way, because that fight should be pay-per-view. That fight should be a main eventer. Amanda Serrano, seven division world champions. We might not ever see 7th division world champion when it comes to women or men. Want Amanda Serrano to stay strong and do not take no pay cut.
And then you just have to fight for what you're worth. If you know what you're worth, then don't take the easy way out and just take whatever they want to give you. You know, I've been in the sport for 11 years as a pro. And I've done the fighting for the love of the game. I've done the fighting for dirt cheap. People don't understand, you know, what the struggle that me and my sister, my whole team, we have to go through. And you know, I decided I'm not to be played with. You know, I'm not a toy. You know, I'm a human being trying to make money. So you know, I left it alone. So.
Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is Amanda Serrano dumb for making that move? Mm? Let me know, folks. Is Amanda Serrano dumb for making a move? Mm? Let me know in the chat. Is Amanda Serrano dumb for making that move? Is Bud Crawford dumb for saying, you know what? Nah, man, I'm going to be okay, prime, man. The money ain't right yet. Is he dumb? Hmm? Is he dumb? Is Floyd Mayweather dumb for saying, nah, I'm getting out of here, bro? Nah, let me get my buyout and then get the fight with Oscar De La Hoya? Was Oscar De La Hoya, was Floyd Mayweather dumb for buying himself out? Was Andy Ruiz dumb for buying himself out for a 700K with Top Rank, and then 2 fights later he got AJ in Madison Square Garden? Was he dumb? Hmm? Edgar Berlanga? Edgar Berlanga bought himself out. Top Rank. 2 fights later, he get Canelo Alvarez, Las Vegas, Nevada, and the pay-per-view sold over 700K pay-per-view buys. Was Edgar Berlanga dumb? So why y'all out here trying to say that Teofimo Lopez is dumb? Yo, Tio, why you doing that? Yo, Tio, this, Tio, that, Tio, that. In the history of the sport of boxing, when it comes to Top Rank and look, Edgar Berlanga wasn't even an elite yet, but everybody knew what was gonna be his value if he keeps on fighting. Why everybody always mad when a fighter, especially and outside of Edgar Berlanga, outside of Andy Ruiz, but when fighters like Floyd, when fighters like Tio, because I'm gonna tell you like this, they was highly criticizing Amanda Serrano when she made her move. They was highly criticizing Amanda Serrano, la Boricua queen, ¿verdad? They were saying that she was scared of Katie Taylor. Go back almost 5 years. Go back to my channel. Go back to the energy. And Amanda Serrano said, yo, they trying to make deals without me knowing. That Lou DiBella, Eddie Hearn is trying to make deals without me knowing. And I got a great manager and I got a promoter, but you know what? I got to speak for myself. Y'all remember when she went out there on Twitter? He said, punch, Coda. Coda said, yo, punch. People don't know business. I don't think they hating. All right, so let's inform them. Let's not hate. Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko, right? That was the most viewed fight in boxing, right? Lightweight undisputed, let's be real. And then Top Rank wanted to give him just $1 million to face George Camboso. And then he took it a purse bid. This man been fighting for pay. Why is a guy so accomplished keep on fighting for pay? And you're telling me now that ladies and gentlemen, I know the mother effing numbers. This man ain't even getting more than $3 million to fight Subriel Matias at this stage of his career. He just got $2.3 million to fight Josh Taylor. He's never gonna get out that $2 million with Top Rank. He's never gonna get that around. He's never gonna get more than 2 million. He's not gonna get more than $3 million with Top Rank. 5 fights removed from the George Camboso fight. B. Josh Taylor. All his contemporaries is getting money, bruh. And he's still stuck. They want him to stay stuck, ladies and gentlemen. They can't afford Teofimo Lopez. And everybody here, you know and I know, that if Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia fight, and Teofimo Lopez and Tank fight, and Teofimo Lopez and Haney fight, and all these fights, let me tell you like this, how much you want to bet? If he takes out Top Rank out the way, he take out that 20% out the way, and he's just dealing with Turkey himself. And Turkey puts up a Turkey versus Subriel Matias. How much they're gonna be making? Think about it. They was gonna put Virgil Ortiz versus Jerome Bruce Ennis, and they was gonna get $5 million apiece. Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm not a hater on no man getting their money, bro. I hope everybody in the chat, wherever y'all work, wherever y'all do, that y'all money keeps on increasing. I never hate on no other man. If a dude tells me, hey, yo, Punch, man, let me tell you like this, man. I'm making $70,000 a year, man. I'm trying to get this 90,000. I'm trying to get this $100,000 a year. You know what I'm gonna say? Hey, yo, my man, go for it, bro. Go for it, bro. You work hard, man. You got your education. You work hard, man. Go for it. You know what y'all motherfuckers here in boxing do? Yeah, ha, 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 ha. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't worth that shit, bro. Nah, man. Shut the fuck up. You scared, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Get out of here, man. You ain't worth that. Y'all haters, bro. This community is suck. I never want these guys to look less than and take less. Not even strangers. Not even normal people. Not even normal people. Not even normal people. You guys be hating for no reason. Now you hating on mother dude's pockets that y'all all know he could potentially make. Even the minimum wage gets an increase. Even the minimum wage gets an increase. Even the dude that's working on Burger King, he's gonna get an increase the next year. All Teofimo Lopez said, he's saying the same thing that Bob Arum said. And then Bob Arum now is switching on what he said. See, it was Bob Arum that told Teofimo Lopez, this fight is not worth pay-per-view. It's Bob Arum that told Teofimo Lopez the number, that this fight is not worth pay-per-view. Didn't Bob Arum just several weeks ago said that this fight is not worth pay-per-view? So Teofimo Lopez is trusting the Bob father. This fight is not worth pay-per-view. But if he goes to, ladies and gentlemen, Teofimo Lopez will get more money. Look, it's a win-win situation, and you guys are deading Teofimo Lopez. It's a win-win situation. If Teofimo Lopez fight on free TV, linear television, on March 15th, Teofimo Lopez get more of a guaranteed, and we get the fight for free. If Teofimo Lopez fights Subriel Matias on pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, Teofimo Lopez will get less of a guarantee, and we will be paying for the pay-per-view. But you stupid motherfuckers are saying, oh, Teo is scared. You dummies. We all know that Subriel Matias and Teo is not going to sell past a $100,000 plus threshold. Subriel doesn't got it like that, right? And the momentum of that matchup, it doesn't have a momentum of that matchup. Subriel is not the boogeyman like he's not the champion. Yet nobody even saw his last fight. Subriel Matias did so bad that even the Puerto Rican YouTube channels, they left. They left. Nobody talked about Subriel Matias' last fight. Did anybody out here did a live commentary on Subriel Matias' last fight? Come on, let's be real. Hold on. You know what they don't want to say? Why don't Bob Arum, and shout out to Bob Arum because he's a prestige promoter. We respect Bob Arum here. But why don't they why the reports are saying that Teofimo Lopez is going to get the most money he's ever made from Top Rank? What was the most money that Teofimo Lopez ever made from Top Rank, ladies and gentlemen? What was the most money that Teofimo Lopez ever made on Top Rank? $2.3 million. So you're telling me that, okay, if Top Rank gives them 2.4, 2.5, $2.6 million, or you think that Teofimo Lopez is supposed to be happy doing cartwheels? But see, that's the narrative. Teofimo Lopez is going to make way more money than he's ever made. No, on the Top Rank, because on the purse bid, he made over $3 million with George Camboso. See, that's what y'all not getting it. Y'all not following the narrative. They saying he's making way more than what? Yeah, for a lot of people, two, 300, $400,000 is way more, but it's still less than $3 million, ladies and gentlemen. It's way less. So give me my guarantee. Make this a free TV. Me and Subriel Matias, free TV, like Bob Arum feels it won't do good on the pay-per-view. Because then you're gonna give me a low guarantee, and then it's not gonna make more than the threshold, meaning there is no back end money. Thus, remember what Regis Prograis said about his situation with Devin Haney? He didn't get no back end money because it didn't meet the threshold for them to get back end money. So they will give Teofimo Lopez less guarantee to face Subriel Matias on pay-per-view. We need to pay for it, and Teofimo Lopez get nothing, and Subriel Matias get nothing. It's funny that when it comes to Teo, the fight fans is saying it shouldn't be on pay-per-view. See, this is where I see the fakes out here in this boxing community. See, when Bob Arum first stated that this fight wasn't on pay-per-view, see, most of the people thought that, you see, Tio, your fight is not pay-per-view. Motherfucker, Tio didn't want this fight on pay-per-view. See, the thing is, you threw it on Teofimo Lopez's face, and y'all was accepting what Bob Arum said about that Subriel Matias and Teofimo Lopez is not worth pay-per-view. In all reality, Bob Arum and Teofimo Lopez was on the same page. Teo don't want this fight to be on pay-per-view because he would get paid less if it goes on pay-per-view. So if it goes on free TV, guess what? We, the people, won't pay for it. It's free for us. And Teo will respectfully get more if he negotiate. But guess what? They're not giving him more than $3 million. He's still in the twos. Don't y'all think right now, at his stage of his career, that that's a slap in the face? Don't y'all think by now? Don't you think right now that they telling, yo, Teofimo Lopez, open your mouth, and they spitting at his face? Don't you think right now that's what's happening? Nah, bruh. I'm sorry, folks. Teofimo Lopez is doing the right thing. And I know when these fighters do the right thing, people don't understand it. Mikey Garcia, yes, he did the right thing for himself, and he retired at what, 32, 33 years old, and he's happy he got his money. And he was a full division world champion. Not everybody gonna be Floyd Mayweather, not everybody gonna be Oscar De La Hoya, right? But he got his money. Turkey confirmed he's finalizing a deal with Teo for the All Ring magazine card. Yeah, man. There is there's a big Teofimo Lopez and Turkey had a big meeting, and he loved the conversation he had with Teofimo Lopez, ladies and gentlemen. And Teo just like, yo, top rank, I love y'all, but y'all cannot. Why y'all making this situation harder than what it is? You can't afford me right now. I have the possibility to make this much money, and now I can have the possibility to get whatever fight that I want. You guys are not paying me my worth, my true worth. What you're doing is going out there saying certain things to devalue me. I don't need to hate you, and you don't need to hate me. I'm past that pay grade. Let me go. Let me go. Was Tio? Yeah, Tio got two losses on him, man. I think the offer was more than Loma. Turkey confirmed. Bob Arum slick saying they offer the highest purse, yet it's still lower than Loma's $3 million minimum, which is for cab drivers, not champions. Yeah, that's how they get the people. Oh, they don't want to say the number. HLD. They don't want to say the number. But how much you want to bet if Top Rank and Bob Arum says this is how much we was offering Teofimo Lopez to fight Subriel Matias? Guess what the people gonna say? That's when the people gonna wake up. I said, "Oh, come on, man. How is Boots gonna get $3 million to fight Karen, and Tio still getting $2 million to fight Subriel Matias? How's this guy still getting in the twos? Like y'all not be people. The haters are not being fair. He didn't. Teofimo Lopez already exposed his value after the Lomachenko when he took it a purse bid. And even with a split decision loss in which your pay grade would go a little lower, but then he beat Josh Taylor, folks. And yes, and Tio wants Tio wants a big name. Okay, me and Devin Haney will go pay-per-view, but me and Subriel Matias is not gonna go pay-per-view. Hey, yo, and ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you like this: Teofimo Lopez ain't even asking for yo. After the Lomachenko fight, Teofimo Lopez didn't ask for all this money. David McWaters did an interview on the MMA podcast, right? And he said we just wanted $2 million. We just asked for $2 million. We was okay with $2 million to fight George Kambosos after the Vasily Lomachenko fight. They say no. Damn, they can't even give him $2 million, my brothers. And Vasily Lomachenko does 3,500 in the Hulu theater versus Jermaine Ortiz, and this guy is getting $3 million minimum a pop. Lomachenko is fighting $3 million a pop. He could fight anybody. He could fight you, me, and the cab driver, the Uber driver, and the guy that sells food in the halal truck. You know what I'm saying? In New York City and Times Square, he gets $3 million no matter what he does. This before his pay-per-view event. Y'all pick and choose when people want to pick and choose what fighter should fight for their pay. Because y'all think that the notion is, oh, this guy doesn't sell this guy doesn't sell that. Man, if you in the building, it was good. Why they want to hold it? Because maybe they get enough money off of Tio, but they don't pay Tio. See, the question is, it's not how much money is it really to buy out Teofimo Lopez, or if Teofimo Lopez is not worth this much, and if Teofimo Lopez doesn't sell this much, hey, all right, I'll get an easy buyout and release him. No, see, this what it is how much money do they make off of him and how much money do they pay him. They make enough money off of him that no, he's very valuable to us, but we need to tell the people out there that he's really not. We need to create a narrative out there that he's really not. Oh, I mean, look, he didn't perform. Look at what Bob Arum said. No, he didn't perform good with Jermaine Ortiz. Why you don't keep it real, Bob Arum? Say that Top Rank dropped Jermaine Ortiz after that performance in which they hated that performance. Bob Arum was the first one that was heavily critiquing Jermaine Ortiz. Top Rank dropped Jermaine Ortiz after that performance. They was disgusted with that performance. Bob Arum, Todd the Buff, and everybody on Top Rank was so disgusted with Jermaine Ortiz's performance, they dropped him. But for Teofimo Lopez, look what Bob Arum saying. Oh, and people thought that he actually that he lost, and I thought that he won, but that's not what he told Teo, bro. That's not what Bob Arum told Teo about that performance, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I mean. That publicly they would say something, and then the Steve Claggett fight, it wasn't a statement victory because, of course, he's calling out Terrence Bud Crawford, and even for myself, I said, man, he should have got Steve Claggett out of there because he's calling out for Bud Crawford. So, of course, people believe in perception and illusions, right? And to make a big fight, both of the fighters need to have a spectacular performance. People not gonna get behind that Crawford and Teo because of that performance with Steve Claggett that nobody knew who he was. So that's understood. But go back to any article which Bob Arum was critiquing Teofimo Lopez for the performance versus Jermaine Ortiz. Show me any article before the Ring Magazine article. Show me any time that he's criticizing Teofimo Lopez for the Jermaine Ortiz fight. Never. That's why they dropped Jermaine Ortiz, and to this day, Jermaine Ortiz still don't have a highly promotional contract. He's still a free agent. Raps or Boxing Night is a voice of the UK, London. We all want fighters to be in the ring. But there's a certain point in a fighter's career that they're fighting for their pay and they're fighting for their value, bro. Union workers do that as well. Let's not act like this is something different. Union workers do it. How many times you seen unions go on strike? Union workers, regular people like you and me, people go on strike just so they could get fairly paid. Hospital people go on strike. Hollywood writers went on strike. The airport, the airlines went on strike. You know what I'm saying? People have the right to fight. And at the end of the day, let's value, hey, yo, if teachers go on strike, we're not going to pay the teachers more? In the history of Top Rank and high invested fighters and high elite fighters and superstars, they don't cover the funds. They don't want to pay what this fighter is capable of doing. They want to get the money because they know how much Floyd Mayweather is going to be worth. They know how much Oscar De La Hoya is going to be worth. And yes, I believe in honoring contracts. I'm not saying I don't believe in not honoring contracts. I believe in honoring contracts. I believe in honoring contracts. But also within the contract, there's also buyout clauses too. Yes, even within the contracts, when you buy a car, you could trade it. You could trade it. You could sell it, right? Yeah, you got a contract when you own a property. You could sell it, right? You could refinance it, right? You could do a lot of things with a contract. Let's not act like, Top Rank can't just say, you know what? Let's get this on free TV. We'll give you a $4 million guarantee. We'll give you the same guarantee that we was giving Terrence Bud Crawford, $4 million guarantee. We'll give you that. I mean, you got a mouthpiece because with Top Rank, we Bud Crawford. What did Bob Arum said about Bud Crawford? Bob Arum said about Bud Crawford that he could have lost seven. That the type of money that they lost equates to 7 Malibu mansions. That's what Bob Arum said. How much is Bud Crawford's worth right now? No, it was $4 million guarantee, my brother. It was 4. It was 4 plus. It was not $6 million guaranteed. He said 7 Malibu mansions. How much Bud Crawford is worth now? How much is Bud Crawford worth now? No, y'all got it incorrect. Trust me, I know the numbers, man. It was not $6 million guarantee. He got $6 million he got $6 million guaranteed to fight Sean Porter. So how is his minimum gonna be $6 million? His minimum was 4 million plus. It was not $6 million. That's not Bud Crawford's minimum. RJ. No, the top rank is good, but top rank at a certain point with a particular fighter that they build and become a superstar, they don't pay enough. They don't pay enough. Not they just don't pay. People leave. Even Manny Pacquiao left in the end. Even Manny Pacquiao left in the end. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could deny that top rank have the best farm system and build fighters, but at a certain point, they don't even got the budget to just to pay these fighters. They just don't. They don't want to pay. They don't want to pay after that. And for years, for 3 decades, we hear these fighters need to just buy themselves out. They're complaining. They're sometimes they, you know what I'm saying? Why should Shakur Stevenson did sign right back to top rank if they're doing a hell of a job? Why Miguel Cotto didn't go to back to top rank if they was doing a hell of a job? Yes, Crawford was guaranteed at 6 million, while Porter was guaranteed at 4. Yeah, we're talking about minimums. If Bud Crawford had a minimum of $4 million, Teofimo Lopez at that stage as well should get his $4 million minimum. At least 3.5 million minimum. At least 3.4 minimum. Minimum, meaning that you will fight anybody. And that's what you get. So this ain't even his minimum versus Subriel Matias. This is what they're saying. This is the highest pay that he's gonna get. Ain't even $3 million, folks. Come on, at this point of Teofimo Lopez's career, he's a slap in the face now. He can't be in the same spot. He can't be. Nobody would at this stage. So what's gonna be his next fight after that? He's gonna get what? If he takes this money now, they're just gonna move a little bit and say, here's another 300,000, and maybe we will move closer to the $3 million mark. Nah, man. Nah. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. If people was willing to pay Teofimo Lopez versus George Cambosa, there was a thriller willing to pay $6.2 million on a pot, and then there was Bob DAZN that's willing to pay Teofimo Lopez $3 million to fight a George Cambosa that nobody knew. Imagine how much a Subriel Matias and Teofimo Lopez was worth. So you're telling me, folks, that a Subriel Matias and a Teofimo Lopez on the pot is a $3.7 million pot fight? $3.6 million on the pot for Subriel Matias and Teofimo Lopez? You folks, you telling me that? Get the fuck out of here. No, Teofimo Lopez, don't fight. Fight for your worth. Fight for your value. Just like I said for the man of Serrano, to don't fight Katie Taylor. Just like I said for Bud Crawford and Earl Spence, not to fight each other for less than $20 million apiece. And I was right. I was completely right for Amanda Serrano, and I was completely right a year before we got the Earl Spence and Bud Crawford fight. Hold on, I was completely right. I was completely right. August 3, 2023. That's how much everybody found out they was making. And while everybody on YouTube, all the Earl Spence fan was going that Bud Crawford fan, the Bud Crawford fan was going that Earl Spence fan, and they was talking about, nah, it's 60-40, it's 80-20, it's 70-30. And I said, motherfuckers, nah, $20 million a piece. 50-50, $20 million a piece.
And if you accept anything less than 20 mil a piece, they gonna get it. You know who they? The men in suits, the greedy hands in the cookie jar. They gonna get it. They gonna want to devalue you during the negotiations. I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna kick off for y'all. 20 mil minimum a piece. Do not accept anything less. Trust me. Was decorated champions in the sport of boxing. It's gonna be co-main event.
I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. So are y'all coming over here telling me, oh, yo, Punch, but you a Teofimo? Yeah, I am. I am. I am. I'm a fighter's channel. It definitely is not a paper. Exactly, it's not. It's not. So why Bob Arum is saying this now? Just so justify now to you. Bob Arum said that it wasn't worth it. But now Bob Arum said this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like, smash the like, smash the like. So Bob Arum says, we offered him his biggest purse ever for Subriel Matias. Look at the words. We offer him his biggest purse ever. Biggest purse ever. No, it was not. And the opportunity to earn even more if so he and the pay-per-view took off. Bob Arum, you said the pay-per-view was not going to take off. And he turned that down, as he should. As he should. Because if Bob Arum was just working for Teofimo Lopez, if Bob Arum was just working for Teofimo Lopez, as a promoter is supposed to work for the fighter, Bob Arum would turn that down. If Bob Arum was the manager of Teofimo Lopez, Bob Arum himself would turn down the deal that the other guys, Todd the Buff and the rest of them in the top rank, would offer Teofimo Lopez. Bob Arum would have turned down that fight. Because he was the one that said this fight is not worth pay-per-view. And Teofimo Lopez and Bob Arum was on the same page. It was everybody, it was the other personnel on top rank that decided that this fight should be on pay-per-view and they should give Teofimo Lopez a less guarantee. And all Tio saying, give me more of a guarantee and let that shit go on free TV. If the Bob father said it's not gonna do it, the genius, the guy, the man knows it's not gonna do it. A lot of people don't know Subriel Matias, and let's be real, let's be honest, bro. Subriel Matias is not backed up by a bunch of the Puerto Rican fan base. I said this a long time ago. He's not. He doesn't got that. Edgar Berlanga got the more of the Puerto Rican people, way more than a Subriel Matias. I don't even think that Subriel Matias got more fans than Emmanuel Rodriguez. They never catered to him like that. Love the chat. Love the chat. Good looking out, RJ. Appreciate you, man. He said, "Nah, you bugging, Punch. Come on, Coda. Coda, you know you Puerto Rican too. You Puerto Rican too. You know it. Subriel Matias is not like that. He's 33 years old, bro. He's not. They didn't push him, and I used to say that about his team. He wasn't loud. He was training in Mexico. He was coming out in all his televised fights. He came out to Mexican songs because he was with Panda. His team was Mexicans. Let's be real. Let's be honest, bro. Let's not act like we don't know boxing now. Let's not act like we don't know boxing. Subriel Matias is a late bloomer. You know what I'm saying? He don't got it like Amanda Serrano. He don't got yo, Xander Zayas got way more Puerto Rican fans than Subriel Matias. Nobody saw Subriel Matias' last fight. Nobody talked about it. Nobody cared. And the Puerto Rican fans are loyal, are very loyal, like the Mexican fans. But Subriel Matias, he doesn't have that loud persona. He just didn't represent like that. His team didn't represent like that. They never perform in the East Coast. Supremacy has never performed in Madison Square Garden, in Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, on the East Coast to build that fan base. They never catered to the New Yorkers, the Philly Ricans, the Boston Ricans. They never just cared. Vargas got more fans than Matias. Sanders Zayas got more fans than Matias. But I gotta talk about this. What do you feel? I think that Gervonta Tank Davis went overboard. He went after, now he's bringing kids and wives to the mix, and I think that this is where Gervonta Tank Davis, you know, what I'm saying, like, yeah, we've seen them go back and forth, Terrence Book Crawford, but I think in this point, this time around, when you add women and children, you lost the war. Aquí tú te pasaste, Tanky Davis. He says to Terrence Buck Crawford, and he got like 8 kids and his wife like 380 pounds. Y'all buddy got to work overtime, and this was in reference to um, this was in reference to um Tank saying he got more money than Bud, and Bud said, "How much you want to bet I invest more money than you? I don't have to pay taxes and you and stuff like that." And all this braggadocious about who got more money, more this hood talk about I got more money than you. Like that shit is way overplayed out. But this is what a lot of people was talking about, right? And I think this was way beyond. I think Tank, who likes to tweet and delete, I think this is where, like, was it malicious? I don't think it was malicious, but just adding them into your war of words is out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's no real buts. But Terrence Buck Crawford did bring up him beating up the woman that it is his baby mama. So he brought. I think that he hit. I think he hit bottom because of course he's calling him a woman beater, and basically he's calling him a woman beater. So Tank felt like, you know what? Oh, you going below the belt like that, right? All right. So he's gonna be talking about how his wife look, and you know what I'm saying, that's you know, I don't go like that. Like I don't really, like, you know what I'm saying. Unless if you a troll, and when you going back and forth, and let's see who could disrespect who the most. Um, in boxing, Raptor says boxing is normal. HLD said Bud came at him. F that. Keep punch, fellas. Thanks for the boxing convo, man. Appreciate you, man. Tony Green. Bud, best fighters. I mean, is it malicious? All he said was he does got 7, 8 kids. His wife is 380 pounds. I mean, I don't think his wife is 380 pounds. We don't want to talk about people's wives like that. But everybody was talking about Devin Haney's wife. People was talking about Teofimo Lopez's wife. People talk about um, Ryan Garcia's baby mama when he was going through that mental illness and then that breakup with his baby mama where she needed a vacation. People was talking about the Charlos situation with their wives and stuff like that. So I guess, man, I mean, she ain't 380 pounds, but you know, she's a big luscious, you know what I'm saying? She but I guess that's what it is, man. At least when you go after Devonta Tan Davis with the women beater stuff, I guess all gloves is all off. Look at Coda said, man, she ain't no damn 380 pounds. Maybe she's 280, but not 300. Nah, keep the wife and kids out of it, man. But I don't. It's keep the wife and kids. Put it that way, man, because it just goes. It goes left. Crawford going 168. Meanwhile, Tank is scared to move up. Facts. Facts. But that's what I wanted to say about that situation. If you haven't checked the my interview with Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin yesterday, you know what I'm saying? When you leave this live, go check out the interview I had with Kid Austin. It was a great meeting with Teofimo Lopez and Turkey Al Sheikh. They got some big plans, but you know what I'm saying? There's got to be another entity that got to be out the way, and Top Rank just got to get out the way and let Turkey work his magic. I think they could still do collaborations with Top Rank, but just let Teofimo Lopez and Turkey Al Sheikh do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not saying that don't honor the contract, but let's at least reconstruct the contract, or just give Teofimo Lopez what he wants. Just give Teofimo Lopez for one. Let's see what he'll do with it. If Teofimo Lopez, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling y'all folks, Teofimo Lopez is not even greedy on what he's asking for. Like, if y'all know the number, y'all would be like, yo, Top Rank is being what Alexander Usyk calls Tyson Fury, greedy bellies. What Teofimo Lopez is asking, and let him and let the Top Rank say the numbers, but if those people say the numbers publicly, you guys will be like, nah, man, Top Rank, come on, man, just give him that, bro. Ustedes se están pasando. They being greedy bellies right now. Greedy bellies. Greedy bellies. And like I said before, there's a tactic of getting out the contract. That's why I was telling you that maybe Teofimo Lopez is using a tactic that is within the contract. Maybe, I don't know. Fighters may, when y'all saying that Teofimo Lopez is cuckoo, hey, I'm gonna say it like this: Turkey Al Sheikh did not find Teofimo Lopez cuckoo. You see that? You see when Turkey Al Sheikh put the "Make America Great Again." He's very influenced by the conversation that he had with Teofimo Lopez. But within those contracts, sometimes when you act like a fool, you could get out those contracts. Sometimes when you say controversial things, just like Kanye West said with Adidas, he got out that contract, right? Well, let me give you a little bit of what a contract in boxing looks like. If a fighter commits any unethical or immoral act or engages in any bad conduct, promoter is in sole discretion may terminate this agreement. So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes when you think that he's just saying the banana thing, I'm not saying this is why he's saying it, but don't think that this is a direct shot at Tank or Bud. Maybe he's saying certain things to get himself out the contract, because within the contract, if a fighter commits any unethical or immoral act or engages in any bad conduct, promoter is in sole discretion may terminate this agreement. Promoter has the option to terminate this agreement at any time for cause or without cause. Hey, if you don't want to buy me out, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say a lot of shit that you don't want to be affiliated with me. So drop me now. Everybody got a strategy. What is the strategy? We don't know. ladies and gentlemen, man, subscribe to the channel. This is a short live and stuff like that. I'm not in the crib right now. Tomorrow we're gonna go live. I got a surprise. I probably got a surprise guest. I'm trying to lock in an interview and stuff like that. I don't want to say the name because most of the time, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Most of the time, it don't come on time. You know what I'm saying? Any fighter who get mental health needs all support, especially if he's Savage in the building. What's good, Savage? Rap Store in the building. Coda in the building. He's probably asking for 5. Nope. Not even close, Coda. I'm telling you, bro. Coda, if you know what Teofimo Lopez is just asking, I'm gonna tell you like this. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say the number. It's not even a mil more of what is on the table. It's not even a mil more. We're talking about thousands, ladies and gentlemen, thousands. We're just talking about thousands. And Top Rank don't want to budge. But but if you understand the numbers, you'll be like, nah, man. All right, if you don't give this, you guys really don't respect Teofimo Lopez at all. You guys are just being dirtbags. And you know what? I agree with Teofimo Lopez. It's time for you to, if this is the best time for you to hold down, is this the best time to fight for your value and fight for your freedom? Do it right now. I think probably is the perfect time right now. Do what you can right now. You got a power team. You got new sharks. You know what I'm saying? Have faith in the people that's going to be working for you. Have faith in your team. Have faith in God, and have faith in the process. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. Love y'all. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for the donations today. We got Snowbirth, Hunter the Hunt. Good looking now, my brother. Appreciate you. Mars with the $2 super chat. Good looking now. Appreciate you. Snow burp 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 burp. Hey yo, if you haven't become a member to the channel, yo, support the channel. Become a member to the channel, folks. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like we working here, we haven't had no breaks in years, no breaks in years, no vacation for the. My kids are still. When we gonna go to vacation? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, man, you gotta support. We gotta support us, man. Turkey Out Shake. Turkey Out Shake is looking for new faces. He's giving chances to boxing content creators and independent media. Yeah, we want to get in that position. We working out there, and let's get let's get these numbers up. Let's show the people in the sport of boxing that punch run boxing and the community is up for the task to get more exclusive, to be out there, to grow. Come on, y'all. Come on now. Support the channel. Become a member. Share the live. Share the videos. Go on here with exclusive. Hey, yo, I'm gonna work as hard as I ever been. And y'all know I'm always consistent. But this year, I'm going all in. I'm just everything is tunnel visions. Punch run boxing. I want to see how's the respect is gonna be reciprocated. I'm probably gonna be hospitalized. That's how much I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna be hospitalized for not sleeping for nothing. We 24/7, one-man show. But yo, I'm looking for a co-host for the Smelling Salt podcast. I want to do it 9 p.m., 9 a.m. every morning. Yeah, man. It's time we elevate. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.